Are you prepared when the quarantine ended? Do you know what are the best actions to do when caught on a scary situation when outside? Are you ready to take responsibility for your own health and that of those around you? Here in Informafacts, we will talk about the new normal, things you should know once restaurants, malls, transportation vehicles and common areas reopens. Prepare a list so you can share the tips to your family and loved ones far away from you. Before we continue with the video, please help us reach 50 subscribers and do not forget to click the subscribe for you not to miss our newest videos. You might be confused what does new normal means. New normal is a term for human behaviors changes after this pandemic. Meaning to say that what have we done during COVID-19 pandemic that you think excessive or too much would be common after quarantine. This includes limiting person-to-person contact, like handshakes and hugs. And do not forget maintaining social distancing. Number 10. Social media users will grow in alarming rate. Having several social media action is preferred to get additional information from the whole world. It also provides us not only entertainment when boredom strikes, but it also provides us awareness of what is happening outside our home and worldwide. People will be creating accounts to maximize the use of internet and thinking a possibility of getting profit out of it, such as selling merchandise or videos. Number 9. Vehicles can travel but only 50% of total passengers would be occupied. Traveling while coronavirus is around would be difficult since not all vehicles are permitted to travel. People are ready to go back at work, though it would be tough specifically to commuters. The government approved a small portion of public and private vehicles to travel in some part of the country with a catch. Social distancing will still be followed and only half of the total seats would be occupied. Standard distance would be 6 feet apart. For example, you own a 4-seat car, 2 passengers will be allowed to travel. One at the front seat of course and one at the back. Sadly, no motorcycles are allowed to have passenger. Number 8. Dine-in restaurants are reopening, but only half of the total customers' capacity will be accommodated. Restaurants has visible floor markings for the guidance of customers in queuing and distancing of tables and chairs to at least 1 meter apart on all sides. Dining in 4-person table, only 2 persons are allowed to eat but facing each other. So imagine you are dining with a ground of 5, 3 tables would be occupied and 1 person has to sit alone in 1 table. Number 7. Virtual education will no longer be secondary option. Parents do not want to risk their children's health. So most of them would enroll their children to virtual classes while we are in a pandemic crisis. Since it would be virtual, they will be taking lessons with video conferencing or chat tackling their curriculum. Though it will be a disadvantage to other countries that not all families can afford paying internet monthly. No worries. They will be providing modular education, where students will be provided handouts that they will have to study with supervision by parents following the curriculum bi-weekly. Once handouts are provided, they will be also given an activity sheet where it will submit it online for evaluation. Number 6. Curfew hours will be strictly followed in selected countries. Used to go out with your friends in bars, parties or just a midnight walk? Well, you have to limit that too. Frontliners will be present during the daylight and also during nighttime. Since the virus does not only spread during the day, it will be also risky when going out at night and being exposed to it. Number 5. Public gatherings such as mass or birthday parties will be held in a smaller number. It is nice to see people that you haven't seen during quarantine and you just want to hug them, spend time with them. You can still do those things, but take note that you can only invite several people inside your home. Don't forget to provide safety measures. They won't think it's weird anymore, since they do not want to be at risk too.
our part to help prevent COVID-19. We are a team, washing our hands, 20 seconds, front and the back, nooks in the crayons, stepping way back, 6 feet or more, social distance. Achoo! Bless you! Did you use a tissue?
Number 4. A big chunk of the employees will be working from home. Electronic shops, specifically computer shops, will have the longest list of online orders. Limited vehicles will be available and most of the employees will consider to work from home instead of being exposed to the virus outside. A lot of companies are coping with this situation to help their employees. Number 3. Bicycle is the new transportation trend. Not all people can stay, work and attend school at home. There will be a small percentage of the population that needs to do grocery shopping, buy toilet papers, attend schedule meeting or buying medicine to your loved ones. If you are sure that vehicles in your area are not allowed to transport, you can use a bicycle to run errands, and it will also be a good type of exercise. Number 2. Checkpoints will be spotted in every city border. To reduce the risk of COVID-19 transmission, travelers are advised to follow the guidelines provided in their city or state. During the checkpoint, number of passengers will be checked inside the vehicle. Take note that vehicles should be occupied 50% total capacity. Identification cards should be provided by the passenger and licenses from the driver. Temperature will be taken and we'll ask a couple of medical questions such as your purpose of traveling and destination. Number 1. Wearing face mask is the new fashion. As of this day, medical professionals and researchers are still looking for a cure for this virus. So whenever you are going outside, even the quarantine is lifted, you are required to wear face mask to prevent sickness and people around you during outside. Wearing washable face mask is preferred so you can wash them after going outside. If you prefer to buy a 95 face mask, that would be alright as long as you buy just enough for yourself or to your family. N95 masks should be provided first to our frontliners that are very exposed with the virus and currently serving the country. I hope you had fun in this video and please stay safe during quarantine. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe and see you in the next video.